Hey there, everybody, and welcome to my new League of Legends series. My name is Icon, and well, I want to dedicate this episode to an important topic for me about this game. And yeah, the topic's going to be how to have fun in League of Legends. Because this game, well, it's exciting and frustrating at once. And the first step to have fun in this game is I strongly recommend you put up this, and then you're gonna mute all of the guys. That's actually not the best behavior, I gotta admit that, because your team can't communicate with you anymore. But ooh, there's some spicy stuff going on. But a lot of the stress in this game is produced by aggravation in the team chat. And as you can see, me muting these guys doesn't turn off their smart pings, and we can still communicate without words. And I realized among all the years I play League of Legends that a lot of people are focusing too much on writing instead of playing. So the next second topic for this video will be the basic gameplay on the top lane here. I'm facing the new reworked Urgot, which is pretty spooky because I have never played against him before. I took a very long break from League. So this means you certainly have noticed that I misskilled for Swain. Should have went for E. Level 1 you want to go for E, not for Q. But well, anyways, we're gonna play this. And yeah, I'm gonna focus as good as I can, and I want to try to win this lane. So far, this guy has his passive on his legs, and I want to play carefully here and drop a crow as soon as I can. Here we go. It's gonna zone him off a bit, but he's in for blood, and I think I can pick up this creep. And I can pick up the next one. So this game is also recorded in a quite low ELO. I'm sitting on gold 5 right now, but I gotta admit I don't give too much about ELO. Ah, he wants to go for first blood. Alright, I slept on this, talking too much, but I expected as much as that. And well, it's totally okay. I blew up my flash, that's a bit uncomfortable, but I guess I can manage. Alright. So that's a very comfortable spot for me to sit on, and he warded here. He went for the brush and dropped the ward. I have seen that. But Kindred wants to go into this, so we're gonna do our best and drop down a bit more damage. And this has certainly worked a lot. I picked up my root as soon as I hit level 3 and smacked him with that. And yeah, he's still around. And he reacted really poorly into this gank because he should have seen that. I chunked him pretty hard. So Kindred wants to come in again. Yeah, well, that should be a safe kill here. Kindred should be able to finish him off. Let's drop this. Yeah. That's nice. Alright, we took him down. He was way too aggressive. And yeah, if you're standing like this Urgot did there a moment before, you're certainly risking getting ganked pretty hard. Oh, I didn't get him. Because even if you're warded, it's pretty rough to escape. And I took the situation where I see that Kindred was close and engaged on him. I got marked. And Kindred here is in a very bad situation. Maybe I can peel him out. Yeah, got him. I guess he's happy now, but I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna unmute him. I think I just saved his bacon here pretty hard. Alright. So I'm gonna bring a pink ward. But for now, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna conserve my teleport because this lane is pretty pushed in. And I'm a bit behind in CS. All this fighting really set me behind a bit. But there's no need for me to use my teleport here. I will rather keep an eye on the bot lane if I can bring in a teleport in a good spot here. So that's basically my idea here. And we're having a fizz bot lane? What the heck? Did the meta shift to something very, very wonky here? Or is this guy just mad? I don't know. So, next thing, how to have fun in this game is do not make the mistake to take this game too serious. Because I see a lot of people taking this game too serious, and that happens when you play League of Legends too much. Then you suddenly get aggravated by everything, and yeah, that's certainly something you want to avoid. League of Legends is a very quick-paced game and certainly stressful. And if you deny this, you're gonna be tilted a lot. I was a very tilty player whole time when I played League of Legends until I realized that tilting is actually not the way to win. But many people think that tilt is only because you're a bad player or something like that, but actually, as far as I see it, tilt is happening when you're just overstressed and not able to play correctly anymore. So I don't know if I'm able to kill this guy if I'm gonna all in. I don't know much about this new Urgot, but he's certainly playing quite fearful here. I'm on cooldowns now, so I'm not gonna fight too much. Yeah, I think I should win this. There we go. I totally derped out on the minimap. That's pretty bad, actually. I'm not paying enough attention here. But I took in a solo kill against the Urgot, so I shouldn't be too mad with myself. But this game is 9-0. We're totally stomping this game. And right now I just want to push this into the turret as hard as I can, and then head home. Because Urgot burned his teleport, and this means he has to walk, and now he will lose a lot of creeps that will get killed by the turret. I can pick up, well, I don't want to pick up the boot, I want to have the damage, and another potion. So, let's head there. Should I do something here? I don't think so. Alright. 3 kills. She shouldn't be able to stop me. Alright. So, originally I didn't want to TP into that, but actually my plan was to only do some scare off teleport. Leona, I can't follow. Oh, this is a very dangerous play. That should work. Alright, so we're having some party here. And yeah. Meanwhile, Urgot is eating my turret. But I feel like this should bring this bot lane into a very, very horrible situation. Urgot is out farming me meanwhile, but this trip also gave me a blue buff, which will be still up when I get there. And I have my Rod of Ages finished. That's pretty big. So, wow, this game is fun. And yeah. So, also a thing how to have more fun in this game is to, well, how to put it. I I really like to advise that you gotta remember at the end of the day that this is a game, something you do for entertainment, except you're in a pro team or you're actually planning on being a new superstar or something like that, and you really need to work hard on yourself. But if you're not aiming for that, try to take it as a game, not so much as a serious thing about life and death. Because everybody here has good games or bad games. I'm gonna bully this guy as hard as I can. Well, we're gonna see if this will work out. Doesn't look too well though. I derped. I think this Rammus was visible all the time. I wasn't paying any attention. It's because I'm talking too much. But it's okay. Let's give these guys some chance to rest up. And I also realized that that Urgot is pretty resilient. But I think my TP on the bot lane was very much worth it, because they were stomping already, and this situation should be demoralizing the enemy even more. Well, that's normal Q games. And yeah, bot lane is dropping. That's good for us. So even though I did a lot of bad plays here with the Urgot, I totally got cocky there. I admitted that I got cocky here. So he has no boot. That means I can pretty much hunt him down and force him into a retreat. So I'm gonna go forward because I feel like, well, he's not teleporting close to the turret. I'm falling back in CS a lot here, but Urgot is in a very, very bad spot now. He's dead. Well. I wanted to play a normal for my first recording here because I'm super rusty. I haven't played League of Legends since months, so I didn't feel like going into a ranked situation like that. So Rammus is down, Urgot is down, so I feel like I can safely bring this game up. So now I feel like I can unmute my team because we're winning pretty hard. But early, if the game has freshly started and you really want to win, I strongly advise to put the game on mute, because this way, if something bad happens, you're not gonna get stressed out by your teammates getting angry about bad plays in the early game. Okay, Kindred wants to come. So, no, it's Veigar actually. So, I'm gonna go. Thanks, bait. It was a nice bait here. I'm gonna keep my ult up for a moment longer, but yeah, let's finish this turret. I don't know where Rammus is, but I don't feel like Rammus is able to kill me. There's Syndra. Alright. So, I'm gonna drop a few spells here. And then I'm gonna head off. Although I feel like if Ashe comes closer, I'm able to kill her. If not, I'm pretty dead. I want to wait for a moment if Ashe is going too uncautious, but I want to be warded. I really want to be warded for this move, because something has to happen here. I don't think Ashe will push further. That's why I'm gonna teleport over here. And yeah, she retreated, so might as well take this farm before I go home. There we go. So my team wants to do the Fire Drake, and I can safely teleport into this, which is very good. And yeah, we're sitting on a lot of money here, so I'm TPing into this. Alright, maybe I can save Leona. I'm still like an alt. And yeah, they're getting eaten by the crows. And I'm out of mana here. Gotta retreat. Damn. That's going bad. Gotta retreat here. I was totally here. But Veigar wants to come in. So I feel like I want to join his party. Alright. So I feel like going home. Should have picked up blue buff. But gonna pick up the sorcerer boots because the auto turrets are all down, and this will likely bring the game into more movement. And having the tier 2 boots up at this point of the game is certainly pretty useful. But I think I take this game way too seriously here because it's 25-7. This game is a complete stomp. So might as well pick up the blue buff. And teach these guys a little hard lesson about the power of a fat Swain before this game is over. Because I feel like this is one of the games where it's pretty likely that the enemies will surrender. Alright, we took down Rammus. Got ulted. So there went the Ash Arrow, but yeah. Feel like going home is the way. Nah. Let's not go home. There's no need to go home because I have blue buff and there's a huge wave coming in which will heal me up. That's everything I need.
My destination is absolute.
So I'm just gonna stand here a bit and heal up. There we go. Let's see if Kindred needs some help. Certainly looks like it. There we go. We'll grab the Herald. So this is one of the easy games where we accomplished to achieve the immense advantage in the first few minutes of the game. These are the games where usually the enemies are also pretty demoralized and not playing correctly anymore. Well, that's what we call tilt. So, yeah. There's a lot of threat around here, so I'm gonna put down a few wards. I want to stay out of sight from the Syndra. I'm dead. But it's not bad after all. I feel like the rest of my team can clean this up pretty well. And I don't run Dark Seal or anything involving stacks, so I can afford to die once, and the next time Syndra wants to pull off this trick, I can safely go into Zonya and everything's super. And after all, I died, but the rest of my dudes here finished off the fight. And yeah, this game is pretty much over, but it's certainly fun to watch. And yeah, the key to my strategy is to have even fun if I was in the other team. So this video I can't show it off, but I'm certainly trying to. And yeah, I also played this as a normal game because I actually want to record my ranked games and try to climb a bit higher, because I feel like I could be much higher than Gold 5, but I tilted too much. So that's basically the problem why I lost so much in the past. Well, I don't want to commit into this fight. Would be pretty cool to go in there guns blazing, but taking down this turret is way more effective. There we go. let's push this in and let's head off. I think they will, yeah. These dudes coming together here, ready to crush us. I hope I can pick this up. Thanks. Yeah. So I want to pick up this trap because this will be very important here. Because I get the feeling that this Drake is going to be contested. They want to have it. Alright. This looking good. Or not. Nah. Alright. This is a very, very bad situation here. Right now, the best thing we can do is stand in the way and let Kindred pick up the Drake. So maybe we can pick something up here. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I flashed a bit too late here, but I took her down. That's okay. Like I said, I'm very rusty. I played League for a long time, but I took a long break too. I always notice when this happens, so I feel like I should dominate this game way harder than I am, but yeah. The other guys here are doing pretty well in my place. It looks like our enemies don't want to surrender in this. That's pretty nice, actually. So, the next thing I want to pick up should be this shiny thingy, because I feel like this will help me a lot against these dudes. And we still haven't taken down a single inhibitor. That's pretty interesting, actually. Well, if they could ward for me, but actually, I'm there. Didn't want to flash for that.
My destination is absolute.
That didn't feel right. Alright, so we're potentially fighting for 3v4 here. That sounds funny. Alright. I'm alone here. Better fall back. This doesn't look like a good idea. Veigar is not with us here. And that's another poorly aimed skill. Oh well, my aim is so terrible right now. I'm just realizing that Urgot seems to have left the game. I'm getting a sweet little double kill. Well, he's so damn fast. I'm missing all my W's in him. It's pretty embarrassing. Ah, there we go. I'm pretty surprised they didn't surrender this game. I feel a bit bad about uploading this game somehow. But yeah, looks like my friends here are not willing to end this game properly. They're just enjoying the 4v5 party. That's actually not too much my style, so let's put this to an end, I'd say. Because every 4v5 will get eventually to the point where a few dudes can actually kill you, because the more and more the game goes into the late game, well, Ashe can potentially kill all of us if stuff goes badly. So that's why Kindred and me were like, hey, why should we fight useless fights anymore? Instead, let's clear out this base. Yeah, well, there's only Poppy and Syndra in a few seconds, but we're gonna finish up this inhibitor first. So let's drop down a few wards here, and yeah, I want to have this blue buff. Very super nice here. Oh boys, so bad with my W here. Yeah, let's bring that and bring that. And let's put an end to this. That's 2 fire drakes. Actually, poor guys. I don't know why this Urgot left the game. Well, looks like I tilted him a bit. I'm very sorry for his team here. Because it really sucks when people leave the game like that. It's, well, it ruins the fun for all of us. Even for me here a bit. Nope. Well, I wish I had Righteous Glory here. Maybe you can catch the Ashe. Nah, didn't hit. Was a bit of a hard shot here. So there we go. Kill stealed from the Veigar ult. That's something. Skillful. Very skillful. Yeah. We're just finishing this up pretty decently. Alright, there we are. Thanks for watching, and I hope I gave you some ideas why it's good to have fun with this game instead of taking it as a competitive life and death situation. And until then, I hope you're gonna join in the next time. Bye bye.